Take more power and a big hydraulic flow. Got more horse than your big tractor.
Hey, I wonder, well, 260 horse would take quite a bit of material to slow that engine down.
Yeah, actually, Kent was saying that you just about have to have that into the stop to slow down the bed. There's a variable speed on this, variable idle, that you can use. It's supposed to help with fuel economy a little bit, because you don't really have to be running wide open.
You know, if you break it, you bought it, right? Don't jinx me. So Alex from Sloan Implement in Bloomington pulled through for us again, and he delivered us this W260 Windrower. I don't know a lot about these windrowers. This windrower is 260 horse, which, fun fact, this thing is more horsepower than our 8235R. Surprise, surprise. She's got a 16-foot head, and the mower we have is actually 11 foot 6 inches, so it's quite a step up. Looking under the header, we can see the cutting blades just like the mower we have. The difference here is that the conditioners are steel rolls instead of flails. The steel rolls are supposed to be better for making hay with because it crimps the hay. Our mower has flails, which they say is better for grass because it strips the grass. You don't really want to strip hay, you want to crimp it so that it dries faster. So that's how we condition it. Now these turtle shells, that's what they're called, on this side will spin clockwise, and that's to throw the hay towards the center. The ones on that side will spin counterclockwise to throw the hay this way, and that way it kind of pushes it towards the center, towards the conditioners. Now our good friend Mr. West Pandy over at One Lonely Farmer has a W235, and that is the same horsepower as our 8235R, and this one is slightly bigger. I think it's the biggest one that Sloan's could get. Now let's hop up in the cab and see what she looks like. All right, so now this windrower has the same cab as the combines. So if you have a newer combine, it'll look very similar. All of this looks pretty familiar to me. We got our monitors up here for the GPS, and we got the corner post display that displays your engine RPMs and fuel level and what else. Down here, I believe this will display information from the header that'll it'll tell you what RPMs you're running at and other stuff like that. But I really don't know a whole lot about it yet. Now I'm the kind of man to try things out for myself by switching on the key and trying it. So let's fire it up and see what she does. Don't need the radio on. Gotta wait for it. Just like a car, but a lot bigger and nicer. So like I said, I have no idea what I'm doing, so I'm just gonna start playing with buttons until I figure out what they do. I imagine this is your turn signals. Yep. Left, right. Windshield wipers, we don't need all that. So I can turn the steering wheel and nothing actually turns because it'll actually turn with the front wheels, or it should. And I'm used to this because our combine has the whole hydrostat transmission. Oh man, that really turns on a dime. Neat. Very nice. I'm starting to understand why people buy these things rather than just get a pull type. Alright, I'm going to do a quick test. Let's see just how tight this thing can turn. Oh, she's screaming at me. Well, I don't need that display right now. Oh wow. Now our friends from Bloomington are going to come and they're going to show us how to run this tomorrow, so they'll show us through the display and whatever else. I'm not sure if I'll be able to make a video on that. Alright, let's do something that I do know how to do, and that is start the header. She actually runs a lot smoother at full speed. Now over here with these dials, I can control how fast the header spins. So you don't have to be running full speed all the time. You can throttle her back and mess around with the header speed. So now, here's the engine speed. It's full speed, and the RPMs have actually throttled back on the header. I know I'm excited to get out in the field with this tomorrow and see it running, and it should be pretty cool to see going across the field. We've never used one of these self-propelled types before. You know, we used to do a lot more hay back in the day, so getting one of these things today wouldn't be as feasible, but maybe sometime in the future it would be if we start running even more cattle. So it's something that wouldn't be out of the question. So up here on the hand control, I can adjust the up and down. Right now the header's locked up, but you can control it with this hand dial right here. And from what I know, this controller is taken directly out of the combines, so some of the features on it might be similar. If not, there might be things on here that might not even be functional. So tomorrow they're going to come down, they're going to show us how to use this, and we should be able to get some pretty cool footage of it going across the field. So be sure to stay tuned for future videos. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat, all how farms work. So I'll see you next time, guys. This thing looks totally cool. We're gonna back her in the shed for the night and get her out first thing in the morning once the dew dries off and start cutting some hay.